Hi everybody, Eric Hendrickson giving the Mortgage Minute for the week of August 25th. Well, last week pretty quiet on the economic front, but all eyes were on Jerome Powell's presentation at the end of the Jackson Hole Symposium on Friday, thinking that he really wasn't going to tip his hand too much as far as the direction of interest rates that he was foreseeing. But he did speak, and it did create a nice rally in the Treasury market and mortgage rates. He did speak to the fact that the labor market is moderating, and that would be a point of concern and potentially warrant an adjustment in the Fed funds rate. So that was big news, and we saw rates come down on it. But he did also talk about inflation still being sticky and being an issue. So even though last week we did get some much needed improvement, and we saw the average 30-year fixed mortgages kind of trending down from the high sixes down to the middle sixes, which is great news. But inflation is a concern, and this week we do have a big inflation report. The personal consumption expenditure, the PCE, a favorite of the Fed, comes out on Friday. So that number, kind of like the previous week where that producer price index inflation number was troubling to see how high it was, this PCE will be watched very closely on Friday. So if we get a relatively moderate number there, I think that'll go a long ways to pretty much cementing the forecast of Fed cuts certainly coming up in September. So fingers crossed there. Leading up to that, it'll be tariff discussions, probably buoying the market a little bit, but we'll most likely tread water till Friday's PCE. Fingers crossed for a cool number and a continued mortgage rate rally. Have a great week.